Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the 21st day of March. Here we go. First of all, one last reminder to try to get to Shul to hear the special reading of Parshas Para this Shabbos, as we've explained, referred to our past halachas. Now today, we want to explain to you part one of what is up with the word Kitniyos. What are Kitniyos, and how do they affect Pesach laws? So here are the basics, basically. Kitniyos are legumes, but big deal. That word probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you. It doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But I'll tell you what things fall under that category. They are things like rice, and mustard seeds and corn and things like that. And here's how it worked. The Shulchan Aruch, which is the code of Jewish law followed by all Sephardic Jews, the Shulchan Aruch ruled that all things made of kitniyos are fine to eat on Pesach, because when you take regular wheat and you cook it up, bake it up in with water, and it lasts 18 minutes and all that good stuff. When you make yourself chametz, then you get a process that's known as chimutz, and that leads to pure chametz, which you're absolutely not allowed to eat on Pesach. However, when you take things like rice, corn, mustard seed, or stuff like that, and you bake it up, and you don't get chimutz, you get something that's called sirchon, and that's not exactly the same. It doesn't exactly turn into chametz, but it's a similar activity. So the Shulchan Aruch, and again, all Sephardic Jews follow what he rules in Jewish law. He ruled that kitniyos were allowed on Pesach. Hence, you will see Sephardic Jews eating rice on Pesach, because whatever goes on with rice and whatever possible sirchon happens, which isn't at all turning into chametz, so they consider that absolutely fine, and they will eat rice on Pesach. However, the Ramah, he ruled, and all Ashkenazic Jews follow what he rules, he ruled that those kinds of things called kitniyos do fall under the category of things that we should prohibit on Pesach. And therefore, Ashkenazic Jews will not eat things like rice on Pesach, or mustard, or other things like that. And there are two reasons given for why the Ashkenazic Jews, why the Ramah, prohibited it. He felt that, number one, whenever you're dealing with things like these kitniyos type products, sometimes inadvertently some chametz, some good old wheat, could be mixed in. And if it's mixed in, then when it's handled and water gets into it and baking happens, you could possibly get to chametz. That's reason number one to prohibit kitniyos. Reason number two is because of confusion. The things that you make with rice can be similar, not exactly, to the things that we make with wheat, and if people were allowed to make up rice things, then it could be confused with oatmeal type of things, and therefore, to avoid confusion, Ashkenazic Jews, following the Ramah's ruling, said that we don't eat kitniyos on Pesach, and therefore you will see Sephardic Jews eating things like rice and corn on Pesach, and you will see Ashkenazic Jews not doing that. That's what kitniyos is. It's not exactly chametz, but according to Ashkenazic Jews, our custom will be that we don't eat that on Pesach. This is just a quick overview of the topic, and now you know enough to just get yourself started, not enough to rule by yourself on what you can and can't eat, just enough to know a little bit about the topic. Thanks for logging on. Log on again after Shabbos for more, and have a great Shabbos. Bye-bye.